When you think of the Mafia, you might picture Italian-American gangsters. But the Russian Mafia, known as the Vory v Zakone, is one of the world's most powerful criminal networks. Their reach is global, from drug trafficking to cybercrime. Welcome to the world of the Russian Mafia. The Solntsevskaya Bratva emerged from the turmoil of the late Soviet era in Moscow's Solntsevo district. As the Soviet Union crumbled, street gangs formed to fill the power vacuum. Solntsevskaya was one of them. Its early members were ex-athletes, hustlers, and ex-convicts, running protection rackets for new businesses. Sergei Mikhailov, known as Mikas, transformed the group from street thugs into criminal entrepreneurs. He realized the real money was in controlling Russia's new economy, not just street crime. Under his leadership, the Bratva seized opportunities in the chaos, using violence and business savvy to build their empire. The 1990s were their golden age. State assets were up for grabs, and the Bratva muscled into banks, oil, and real estate. They laundered profits through legitimate businesses, blurring the line between gangster and businessman. Their decentralized structure, a council of leaders, made them resilient to law enforcement crackdowns. Unlike other gangs destroyed in turf wars, the Solntsevskaya adapted and thrived. Their blend of force, business acumen, and flexible organization made them Russia's most notorious mafia. From a Moscow suburb, they became a global criminal powerhouse. The Solntsevskaya Bratva's rise is a blueprint for modern organized crime. Life in the Solntsevskaya Bratva is a mix of legitimate business and calculated violence. Members run hotels, casinos, and banks, presenting a facade of respectability. But behind the scenes, they orchestrate drug deals, arms shipments, and brutal enforcement. Their krisha, roof. Protection racket is a major income source, offering security to businesses, often from the Bratva itself. Refuse to pay, and you risk arson or worse. Violence is strategic, used to enforce discipline, eliminate rivals, and send messages. Members are often ex-military, trained, disciplined, and fiercely loyal. The Bratva code demands absolute loyalty. Betrayal means death. Members contribute to a common fund, supporting imprisoned comrades and bribing officials. Cooperation with authorities is forbidden. Silence is sacred. This code forges trust in a world built on fear and suspicion. The Bratva's power lies in its ability to blend business with brutality. It's a brotherhood where the line between criminal and businessman vanishes. The Solntsevskaya Bratva is a global criminal empire, with operations stretching from Russia to Europe, North America, and beyond. After the Soviet collapse, members set up new bases worldwide, expanding into drug trafficking, arms dealing, and more. They forged alliances with Colombian cartels and trafficked weapons from Soviet stockpiles. Their expertise in money laundering is unmatched. Billions are washed through offshore accounts, shell companies, and luxury assets. This financial sophistication funds both their criminal empire and lavish lifestyles. The Bratva's influence seeps into politics, law enforcement, and business through bribery and blackmail. In some countries, they operate as a shadow government, manipulating laws and silencing rivals. Their decentralized, pragmatic structure makes them uniquely adaptable and hard to dismantle. Unlike the tradition-bound Yakuza or territory-focused Italian Mafia, the Solntsevskaya is ruthlessly modern. They'll work with anyone, do anything, to gain power and profit. Law enforcement faces a formidable, unpredictable adversary. The Solntsevskaya Bratva is the super mafia of the 21st century. Their reach is global, their ambition limitless. The Solntsevskaya Bratva's impact on Russian society is profound. Fear, corruption, and mistrust linger long after their street wars. Ordinary people live with the knowledge that the Bratva's influence is everywhere, eroding trust in government and police. Law enforcement faces immense challenges: the Bratva's decentralized structure, financial complexity, and deep-rooted corruption. Arresting one leader barely dents the organization. Witnesses are too afraid to testify. Still, international cooperation has led to some successes: arrests, asset freezes, and sanctions. In Russia, the state has cracked down on open gangsterism, forcing the Bratva to become more secretive and sophisticated. The group has evolved from street thugs to a multinational corporation of crime. Their legacy is a cautionary tale of what happens when law and order collapse. The Solntsevskaya Bratva remains a symbol of ruthless capitalism and state failure. Even as they fade from headlines, their shadow endures. The Brotherhood's reach is long, its memory even longer. The story of the Solntsevskaya Bratva is far from over.